open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. So I pray a little longer and will stay a little longer till there's nothing left but God. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love. You singing with me? Accepting peace. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. So I pray a little longer and will stay a little longer till there's nothing left but God. I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms, and I'll raise them to the sky. I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms, and I'll raise them to the sky. One more time. Open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms, and I'll raise them to the sky. I open up my heart, I open up my heart, oh, I open up my heart. Do you open up my heart? Do you? Grand Rising, everyone. Thank you. Peace.
Oh, thank you, Marcy and Jan and Will, and welcome back to CCL. And what a beautiful way to start our service this morning, opening our heart. We all know that our heart is a portal to the divine, right? To all that is, to that piece of ourselves that is peace and love, and purity, and harmony, and balance. So here we are together in community, and we have a wonderful service planned with lively, deeply spiritual music, and Reverend Paul is going to talk to us about circulation and service and connection. So I welcome all of you, each one of you here in this room, and each one of you with us today virtually through Zoom. We're just in love with you. So thank you. Thank you for being who you are. I'm going to start out with a brief prayer. Let's keep our awareness in that place in our heart that Marcy invited us into so beautifully, and Jan and Will. This is the place where we are open to divine inspiration and guidance and unconditional love and also infinite possibilities. This is the place of true connection. We just take a moment to feel that presence because it is the truth of our being. This body is ephemeral, but our spirit is everything, no beginning and no end. And it is in this place, in our awareness of the spirit within, that we are in community with each other here today and every day. We are in communion with all that is, every being on this planet, and with the planet itself and the universe and the multiverse. It is all one. This is the place of unity. It is the place of love. And we just hold that awareness throughout this service today, knowing that we are one. Each and every one of us is one with the divine. And in that awareness, please join with me in saying thank you, and so it is.
So I'm going to get the announcements out of the way so that we can enjoy the service. And we have a bunch of announcements. I want to thank Reverend Christina Lair for the leader, the senior minister, the consciousness, the leadership of CCL. Jan, Marcy, and Will for doing the music. Thank you, guys. On Zoom is Ken and Renee holding the consciousness for the Zoom. June is reading for us today. Janine Blunt did this beautiful altar. Arlen is doing the refreshments, so thank you, Arlen. Team leader of the ushers is June, and Jules is helping her out today. Bob Craven for always being here every single Sunday to help set up. And the media team that is always here setting up. Thank you all for your commitment to the Center for Conscious Living. And I'll be talking about that some more. Coming up, starting tomorrow night, 5 weeks, manifest more money. If you have any thoughts in the way, any thoughts of lack, any thoughts of not enough, do this class. This woman is amazing. She's a Science of Mind minister, but she also does these seminars for a living. She does it for corporates. She does it for individuals. She's hold on. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. She's an abundance coach. So there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of consciousness here because that's all we're doing is we're changing our consciousness around money. And we're getting the stuff that's in the way of us receiving from the divine. And that's all this is. The class is Spiritually Rooted 5-week coaching program that combines spiritual practices and practical action to help you shift from lack and limitation into abundance and flow. And who can't use that? Okay? I also want you to recognize that we put these workshops and classes and stuff together for you. We want to support you in having the life that you want, having the life that you just can't get enough of, the life that lights you up. So that's why we do these. That's why we had David Young here, and he's back. This is the second week in a row, two weeks in a row that he's been here, and he hasn't been to the same church in 2 weeks since the 80s. So that's because of you guys. So sign up for it. You can go on the website and sign up for that class. Save the date. Saturday, June 27th, Michelle Whittington is going to do a workshop for us. It's $40 on Zoom from 11 to 2 on June 27th. Michelle is amazing. She's a dear friend of mine. Coached me before. I've called her many times, and she's talked me down off the ledge. She's a dear. She is gentle. She is loving. She is just a brilliant, brilliant soul. She's the CEO of Anton that I'm on the board of. She had her own church for 10 years, so save that date. June 27th, 11 to 2. Register now. The shamans on June 14th are coming. We had them here last year. They were amazing. They'll have all of their, for the lack of a better term, their wares, all the things that they've made and things like that. So join us on June 14th for that. It's a part of Kathy Milano's event with the shamans. So if you want to learn about that, you can go on her website for that. Wait a minute. The CCL is participating in Color America Beautiful with the Power of Kindness Challenge. That's Holly has got that together. She is there's a box back there. What you're doing is writing down acts of kindness, and we're trying to get together 250 before July 4th. Okay. Also in that there is the where did I put the piece of paper? Here. Holly is heading this up. It's the Morristown annual 4th of July parade, and what's the date on this, Holly? For the volunteers for the... Okay, it's June. There it is. Saturday, June 6th, which is this Saturday. It's Morristown Day. Holly got us a booth there, and she needs volunteers for are engaged to help promote the 250 Acts of Kindness Challenge on Morristown Day, Saturday, June 6th. It's the main street from 9 to 3. She needs volunteers, a couple of people for each hour. 2 hours? Yeah, a couple people for each 2 hours. And they're setting up and breaking down. It's 9 to 3. 9 a.m. is the setup, because it's actually from 11 to 3, the actual... I know, it is, which is... Okay, but the setup starts at 9, correct? Or the thing starts at 9? Okay, so 9 to 3. If you want to volunteer for that, Holly's the person to ask, and we'll let you know where the booth is within the Main Street. So if you got a question, Holly's the person to ask and go to. Every week from prayer with Reverend Christina, noon to 2? No. Monday. No, wait a minute. Thank you. Yeah, but why is this saying Monday? Tuesday through Friday. Yeah, Tuesday through Friday, noon to 1, prayer with Reverend Christina. If you want prayer, go. The home energy savings opportunity for CCL solar energy program. Marty, do we continue that? Or are we working? Okay, we're in a slight hiatus. It's a win-win-win. CCL wins, the environment wins, and so does the solar company. So we get money back from anybody who joins. Last thing is Course in Miracles with Reverend Ken, the second and fourth Monday of every month on Zoom. No, it's the second, fourth. Yeah, I actually got one right. Second and fourth Monday, if you're into Course in Miracles, Jody's always there. Go, join. And that's it. I've announced my last announcement. Now, this is applicable today. This is one of my favorite parts of the service. So I'm going to ask everybody, and there's a bunch of you, who's here for the first time to stand up. You don't have to stand up. He's just had knee replacement, so I'm not going to make him stand up. Tom. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, stand up. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now this blessing is for you. So, I'm sorry. I apologize. Zoom, if there's anybody here for the first time, there's a hand raise that you can raise, and this is for you also, okay? So just enjoy, okay? This prayer is for you. Just soak it up, all right? So everybody else in the room knows what to do, and repeat after me. Welcome to the Center for Conscious Living. We are a heart-centered spiritual community. We open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light. We are blessed by your presence. Welcome home. And next is, universal prayer. Got it. Yeah. So we had the song. Now we get to do the affirmation. Okay? You ready? You're just going to repeat after me. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and abundance. And so is it. So it is.
Good morning again. You know what I used to do? Say, raise your hands up high. Raise them up, raise them up. Say, I thank you for this day. I'm so grateful for this day. Put your hand over your heart. Put your hand over your heart. Say, I'm love. I am peace. And I am so grateful. And so it is. And it can't be otherwise. Thank you. We're going to go into, Will is playing I Imagine. And then we're going to go into, in a holy, holy way. No. Nope. I'm getting my deal. We let the love wash over us. Who knows that song? We let the love, oh great. You gonna sing it with me? Yes. Let's just breathe in for imagination. Imagining that this world is peace. Everyone loving each other. Shining your light all around you. Praying for abundance in our mind, our body, and our hearts. Yes, we give thanks for the imagination. Let's everybody take a deep breath in and let it go. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace, we let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the light wash over us. We let the light wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace, we let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the light wash over us. Let the light, come on now. We let the light wash over us. We let it be. Let there be peace. Ashe.
You got the order of service? You got this? Yeah. You're doing the reading.
Sure. Thank you, Paul. I could use many reminders. So the reading for today is from Dr. Martin Luther King, from his sermon of February 4th, 1968. If you want to be important, wonderful. If you want to be recognized, wonderful. If you want to be great, wonderful. But recognize that he who is the greatest among you shall be your servant. That's a new definition of greatness. By giving that definition of greatness, it means that everybody can be great, because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb agree to serve. You don't have to know about Plato and Aristotle to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics and physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. And you can be that servant. Thank you.
I have a special request for Holy, Holy Way. Who was that? Y'all remember Holy, Holy Way? Y'all ready to dance? Give me some hand clapping. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love is all around me. Oh, let me know that love is all around me. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me learn from all the words I fall. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me share the good that overflowing. Oh, let me care that goes around the world. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Jeffries. Come on, give her some. Thank you.
Holy, holy way. This is interesting. Because I was divinely inspired to do this talk. And half the congregation is here new. And you will understand what I'm talking about. So, the last time I talked about the law of circulation. Giving and receiving. Flows in and it flows out. Okay? It's a law. If we stop the flow, then we stop the flow of the divine. Because it's all the flow. Okay? Money, relationships, love, everything flows in and it flows out. Giving and receiving. As we give, we do receive. And as we give, when we're giving from that space of the divine, we receive. Okay? But it's the giving from the givingness, from the consciousness of giving, the consciousness of love, the consciousness of spirit. Because that's where we're giving from. That's where everything comes from, is from the divine. That's our source of everything. There is, I say this all the time, there is no spot where God is not. Okay? Especially right where you're sitting. I want you to know that the divine is right where you're sitting. You have access to the divine constantly. And there's 3 ways to open that up, to keep that flow going. Okay? We talked about time, tithe, and talent. Time is your time in prayer. I pray almost every single morning. It's the first thing I get up. I'm lying there in bed and I do prayer. I do treatment, okay? Which opens me up to the divine, which makes my day flow. Okay? Last time I talked about tithing. Did anybody, because I talked about it, has anybody gotten any unexpected income recently? Stuff that money that you weren't thinking you were getting? Jules? Yeah. Anybody else? I heard it. Yes. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the divine saying, here you go. You got one? Go ahead. Yes. IRS has given her 650? 660 refund. I was on the subway. I go up to New York often, and I was on the subway with Jerry was here was it last weekend? Yeah, Jerry Troyer was here last weekend. And we'd gone up to New York, and we were hustling back. We're trying to catch the last a late train back here, and there was a gentleman that was sitting on the subway, and he was tattered, and he was leaning over, and my heart just ached for him. And I pulled out a $20 bill, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, "Can you use some money?" And he goes, "Yes." And I handed him the $20 bill, and his eyes got about this big. And he said, "Thank you. I have no money. I have nothing." And I said, "God bless you." And he said, "God bless you." And I said, "That money's from the divine. I'm just a vehicle." I said, "God sent you that money." And he said, "Thank you." It was one of the most wonderful moments of my life. Just to see his face. And he offered me the seat. He goes, "Do you want to sit down?" I went, No, you sit. He was exhausted. Because he'd probably taken the train all over the place because it's air conditioned and it's, it's someplace to be out of the weather and out of the, New York City. But it was from that space of giving. It was from that space of the divine saying, do this. Because there's all kinds of people. I take money to the city to give away. Whenever I'm in the city, I'll take as much as $100 and give it out in increments. And people are just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's inspiration, because there are some people I will pass who I don't. It's literally inspiration. It's here, give it to this person, give it to this person, give it to this person. And I have no, there's nothing that other than the divine saying, give it to this person, give it to this person. And I was inspired to give it to that gentleman. So it's the sense of the givingness that the abundance and the receiving comes in. Because I didn't do it. I didn't go, oh, hey, God, look, God, I'm doing this good. I'm doing this deed. It wasn't about that. It was about helping somebody who needed it. And I had it. So givingness is from the heart. So the third thing is talent. And that's what I really want to talk about today. This is the place that we come to get our spiritual food. This is the place that we come week after week after week, because we've got our beloved friends here. We got Marcy, Jan, and Will. We've got all the beautiful musicians we've got here. We've got Reverend Christina, who has brilliant talks all month long. And we walk out of here uplifted. We walk out of here going, oh, I can handle the week now. And it takes a village. It takes all of us to sustain and grow, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow the Center for Conscious Living. And we need your help. We've got, thank God, Jewel stepped up, because we had nobody for ushering. And it happens often, and I honor everybody who does it, because this community is amazing. If something needs to be done, somebody steps up and does it. But I'm asking for specifics. I'm inviting people to step up and commit to one week a month to be ushers. The Zoom community, I'll talk more about this, but the Zoom community, if there's anybody that knows tech, that knows computers and stuff, that knows the Zoom, we could use help there. I want you to all close your eyes real quick. Okay? Close your eyes. Now, I want you to think about your talents, your abilities, the things that you're good at, because we all have them. There isn't a single person in here that doesn't have an ability. Okay? Think about what that is. And think where you can put that to work at CCL. What can I do to serve CCL? All right, open your eyes. Now, this is a request, an invitation, and an ask. And I say this almost every time I invite or I ask. If I'm asking, if I'm requesting, or if I'm inviting, no is just as valid response as yes. Okay? I don't want anyone doing anything around here that they don't want to do. Okay? Because that's not the space of giving. That's not the space of the divine. That's not the space of true service. Because they're like, oh God, I got to go to church and do this and or I got to go somewhere. I got to serve this. Or I got to. And we all serve, correct? We all serve. There's not anybody in here that doesn't serve somebody, a relative, a friend, something. something in the world. My God, Junie and Marty serve 3 different communities, at least. And it's out of a desire to make a difference, and out of that desire to express the divine, because that's what we're doing, because we are the hands and feet of God. God can't do it. There's no, God isn't up there going, do, 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 do. God's inspiring us to be the hands and feet of the divine. So if we're going to do that, do it from the space of the divine. Because what's the sense otherwise? It's guilt, and there is no guilt here, okay? Throw that away. I don't want anybody in here to feel guilty. And I don't want anybody to feel guilty about not being of service. That's not what this is about. What this is about is being centered in the divine and being of service from that space. Because then the flow is there. The flow of the divine, we open up to it. And then what we receive is extraordinary. Because if we're doing it out of guilt, all we're getting is the guilt. More guilt. I got to do this because God's going to get me. Or I'm bad. I'm a bad human. God doesn't like me, so I got to do this. Not interested in that. It's not what we're about. What we're about is love. What we're about is connecting with the divine. What we're about is community, loving each other, supporting each other. That's why I say it all the time. It takes a village. We are one. There's no separation here. We may be individualized expressions of the divine, but we're all one. What I do affects you. What you do affects me. Because it's all one. It's all God. So when we give, we're not only giving for ourselves, we're giving for all of humanity. We're giving for the divine. And it opens us up to the flow of the divine. So find a place. We need ushers. We need some type of administrator to help Reverend Christina, because she does a lot of administrative stuff that she doesn't need to be doing, so that she can concentrate on being senior minister. We need a refreshment person for fourth Sunday. So go inside. Take a moment. Let's close our eyes again and see where you're called to. And I'm specifying CCL this time because this is CCL. But find that place that feeds you, that you can be of service at. And if this service calls to you, please join us in service. Open your eyes. Time, tithe, and talent. Okay? We all have amazing abilities. Okay? Don't discount yourself, ever. Okay? I love you all very much. And I'm so proud and so loving to be a part of this community. You all are amazing. Love you.
The next song is God is So Good. Who knows God is So Good? Ricky Byers' song? Yes. Actually, Ricky Byers is going to be a centerpiece on the 27th. No. No, go ahead.
There we go. Ricky Byers was at the whole week of Anton last year.
I heard,
She was
yes.
amazing.
Well, Jan and I are
She's-
going to be playing for Ricky Byers.
Nice,
The
nice.
center of
She
peace.
is so genuine,
Yeah.
so beautiful, so loving. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been her
Yeah.
Shaker Ray player for many years.
nice, nice. Isn't she
25
beautiful?
years, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we know God is so good.
Yes.
You say God is so good?
God is so good.
Come on.
So stand
Come on,
up.
let's stand up. Let's feel it. Come on. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Will.
He loves
I
Gene.
got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing. You know, I got up this morning singing. My God is so good to me. Well, feeling down in my soul. You know I'm feeling good down in my soul. You know I'm feeling great down in my soul. My God is so good to me. Well, in my time of trouble, you know, in my time of trouble, you know, in my time of trouble, my God is so good to me. Well, when my day's over, you know, when my day is over, you know, when my day is over, my God is so good to me. Play a little bit, Will, come on. Go ahead, Will. Yeah, yeah. Every day in every way. I said every day in every way. Yeah, every day in every way. My God is so good to me. Well, when I take the time to praise the Spirit, when I take the time to praise the Spirit, when I take the time to praise the Spirit, my God is so good to me. Well, when my day is over, God is so good. Well, when my day is over, God is so good. You know, when my day is over, God is so good. My God is so me. My God is so good to me. Thank you.
Well, there's our demonstration of service right there. Thank you, Marcy, Jan, and Will. Yeah, we're all in service in some way, aren't we? I think just our beingness, we're in service just by being. So we're at the offertory part of our service, and I don't need to talk to you about that because Reverend Paul just did. But I do want to tell you a story because he inspired me and he sort of piqued a memory of an experience I had many, many years ago before I was in spiritual circles. And, I was born in New York City. I grew up just north of the city in a town called New Rochelle. So I spent a lot of time going in and out of the city as a teenager and as a child and young adult. And I used to go into the city once a week for dog training classes, believe it or not, on East 85th Street. And I used to go down the East River Drive and then back home again. And I'd drive up to East 96th Street and get onto the East River Drive going over the Triborough Bridge up into Westchester County. And right before you get onto the Parkway, the East River Drive, right at East 86th Street, there's a major intersection there. Now, I was probably in my late 20s, so my consciousness was somebody in their late 20s who didn't really have a lot of spiritual practices under her belt. And at this intersection, there used to be, and there probably still is, a whole group of young men who were offering window washing services. And so we've all had that experiences. You're driving up to the intersection, and I used to go into angst, really, like angst, like, oh my God, I have to deal with these guys again. And one day I said to myself, why are you getting upset about this? Why don't you just accept their service and pay them $1? It wasn't the money, it was just the anxiety of the interaction and that they were approaching me that I was so having anxiety about, and I just released that. And what happened is I had this great interaction and we became friends. And I used to look forward to actually coming up to this intersection and paying them $1, and they actually did a good job. It wasn't one of those swishing the dirt around so you can't see out of your windshield when you leave. It was really, they did a nice job, and they were so friendly and respectful and kind, really. And I realized they're giving me a service, and I'm giving them something in kind. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because, service and tithing, and it's all it's all energy. It's all the same thing, and it's giving and it's receiving, and it's the law of circulation. And we all come to recognize that at some point in our lives. And so we're grateful that you are here today, each one of you here in the room, and each one of you here in the Zoom room. We're all one. And we're grateful for your service and your support in whatever way you bring it here. And we receive it and we give it back to you. And thank you.
We're going to try it. This was a call and response. She's going to read, and then you're going to repeat it, okay? All right?
Okay. Thank you, God, for this abundance
Thank you, God, for this abundance
that is mine to share.
that is mine to share.
I bless this gift
I bless this gift
and give it to thee
and give it to thee
in gratitude and joy,
in gratitude and joy,
knowing that as I give,
knowing that as I give,
I do receive.
I do receive. Nailed it. There you go. I'll give that to you to show me this. Christina.
Oh, thank you.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Stop you. I was just standing up. We are in gratitude and appreciation for these gifts, for these tithes, for these expression of love and devotion, first and foremost to the divine within us, to ourselves, each and every one of us, and to each other as a community and in community. We are each one of us expressions of love. And in that, we express gratitude and appreciation. And please repeat after me, thank you, and so it is. Thank you. Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we're going to join it. We're going to do a big circle right now and do the peace song. Figure it out. So let's take a nice deep breath, breathing in this service, breathing in the love, breathing in the consciousness that's here. Knowing that we leave here today on wings of the divine. We carry this service, we carry this love, we carry this consciousness into this week. Knowing that the divine completely supports us, completely loves us unconditionally. That the abundance, the love, the peace of the divine is ours by divine right, and we give thanks for this. We give thanks for this community. We give thanks for the love that is palpable here. We give thanks for all the good and more good of the divine. And in this knowingness, in this love, we say, and so it is.
So please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in my feelings.
And life is in all of my activities.
Life is in all my activities.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I share it.
I share it.
I am it.
I am it.
And I accept it.
And I accept it.
How do I accept it?
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is. Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
In accepting all of these gifts, we say yes.